Hi, Jack. Thanks for doing this with me today. So one of the questions that I have, because I just recently read one of your more recent articles in the Denver Post. I've followed stuff that you've written for quite a while. You're super accurate in some of the trends in regards to real estate. So one of my biggest questions I have is, where's your crystal ball? I guess one of my things. But how do you keep predicting these trends, and what do you see for 2013, and why is it important that brokers master the listing side, not just the buying side?
Sure. Well, thanks for the compliments. That's real nice of you. I would tell you that picking trends and being able to predict the future is always a two-handed, on one hand it's this, and one hand it's the other. But real estate trends over time follow inventory. So one of the reasons that I think I've been pretty much on track is watching how that inventory is being absorbed or growing in either fashion. And it does give us kind of an idea of what the future is going to look like.
Right.
Right now, in 2012, we're experiencing really low inventory, probably inventory in the Denver metropolitan area for maybe as low as 12, 13 years. I mean, it's a
Wow.
low number. In July of 2000, the inventory was 8,700 units. So we're not quite there yet, but today, here we are, August of 2012, the inventory is around 12,000 units. So it's really low in comparison to the 33,000 units we had in 06, 07 periods of
Jeez.
time. So when you look at those kind of big numbers and you see those decreases, when you start to say, here's what's going to happen in real estate, it's a little easier. By virtue of the fact that the inventory is decreasing at a rapid rate, it's much harder for agents to get listings. So you have to have the skills that match today's consumer needs. And the skills that may have listed properties in the 80s, 90s, or even the first part of the decade of the 2000s really have changed dramatically. Social media has really changed the dynamics of how we market properties. So listing property today and having skills that match today's consumers' needs are critical. And so those trends, they're fun to watch, and I think real estate in Denver is going to look great for 13 and 14, only because our inventory is so darn low.
Right.
There's some hiccups there for sure. Financing, you as being an expert in the mortgage business know that. The financing is harder. And jobs, we haven't yet stabilized our jobs to where there's a new buyer pool of people entering. But with that said, there's still a demand for housing, and you have to learn to list it.
Yeah, exactly.